In this episode, we are visiting two abandoned turbine halls. The first one has great decay and the other one has been untouched for decades. Come with us and find out about the hidden past of these two grand power plants. We began our explore somewhere on the industrial wasteland of this facility. Most of the buildings were totally empty and not that interesting, so we tried to find the power plant as fast as possible. After looking around for a while, we found a window which gave us a quick overlook of the turbine hall. The only problem was that it was just a little too deep for my taste, so we needed to find something else to get down the hall. Finally, we found the staircase. We assumed that it would go to the former turbine hall. And we were right. Where we are standing right now is one of the turbine halls of this facility. This beautiful hall once housed all of these kinds of turbines. The function of these machines were to generate electricity. If you follow the grand hall, you will find this stunning Art Deco structure made of glass and concrete. This rather unusual room housed the control panels for the former power plant. Nowadays the old panels are completely rusted through. But why was this magnificent structure ever abandoned? And what was the function of it? For that we have to travel back a century in time. The valley where this factory is located is famous for its waterfalls. The strong current of the falls meant that it was ideal for water power. So this area quickly transformed into an industrialized region. The products produced here were steel and calcium carbide, which was used for farming purposes. This factory we are in now made calcium carbide. The process of making this required a lot of electricity, so our hydro plant was made to generate this. In this photo you can witness how the former power plant looked like in the beginning of the 1900s. Maybe you've already noticed that the big glass walls are missing. This was because a renovation occurred in the beginning of the 1930s. After the war, the demand for this product collapsed, which meant that the production was decreasing. In 1973, this facility closed for good. Since that moment, nature had the chance to take this place back, and this is noticeable. Plants are now nearly everywhere and really taken over in some parts. But let's leave these halls behind us and head over to the next power plant. To get to this part we first had to climb through the thick overgrowth on the compound. Not a lot of time later we were in. Well, this site is quite the opposite from where we just came from. Time has literally stood still here since the 1970s. It's just great to see places like these in such a good condition for such a long time. Sometimes this hobby even feels like you're traveling back in time, which is a really cool experience. After this haul we decided to leave the compound. The future is still completely unknown to us, but I really hope that this piece of industrial heritage, which once defined the region, is saved.